we'll be talking about giants in the Native American folklore. Several Native American tribes have passed down legends of a race of white giants who were wiped out. We'll take a look at a few such legends, including those among the Choctaw and the Comanches of the United States down to the Manta of Peru. The Choctaw. Horatio Bardwell Cushman wrote in his 1899 book, History of the Choctaw, Chickasaw, and Natchez Indians. The tradition of the Choctaws told of a race of giants that once inhabited the now state of Tennessee, with whom their ancestors fought when they arrived in Mississippi in their migration from the west. Their tradition stated that Nahulo, race of giants, was of wonderful stature. Cushman said Nahulo came to be used to describe all white people, but it originally referred specifically to a giant white race with whom the Choctaw came into contact with when they first crossed Mississippi River. Nahulo were said to be cannibals whom the Choctaw killed whenever the opportunity arose. Comanches. Chief Rolling Thunder of the Comanches, a tribe from the Great Plains, gave the following account of ancient race of white giants in 1857. Innumerable moons ago, a race of white men, 10 feet high and far more rich and powerful than any white people now living here, inhabited a large range of country extending from the rising to the setting sun. Their fortifications crowned the summits of the mountains, protecting their populous cities situated in the intervening valleys. They excelled every other nation which was flourishing either before or since in all manners of cunning handicraft, were brave and warlike, ruling over the land they had wrestled for in ancient predecessors with a high and haughty hand. Compared with them, the palefaces of the present day were pygmies in both art and arms. The chief explained that when this race forgot justice and mercy and became too proud, the Great Spirit wiped it out, and all that was left of their society were the mounds still visible on the tablelands, the Navajos. Yates also writes of the Starnake people of Navajo legend, describing them as a regal race of white giants endowed with mining technology who dominated the West and enslaved lesser tribes and had strongholds all through the Americas. They were either extinguished or went back to the heavens. The Manto. In 1553, Pedro Cienza de Leon wrote in Chronicle of Peru about legendary giants described to him by the Manta, Indonesia's people. There are, however, reports concerning giants in Peru who landed on the coast at the point of Santa Elena. The natives relate that the following tradition, which had been received from their ancestors from very remote times. They arrived on the coast in boats made of reeds, as big as large ships, a party of men of such size that from the knee downwards their height was as great as the entire height of an ordinary man. Though he might be of good stature, their limbs were all in proportion to the deformed size of their body, and it was a monstrous thing to see their head, with hair reaching to the shoulders. Their eyes were as large as a small plates. Leon said that the sexual habits of the giants were revolting to the natives and heavily eventually wiped out the giants because of their habits. The Paitis are said to have an oral tradition that told of red-haired white cannibals about 10 feet tall who lived in or near what is now known as Lovelock Cave in Nevada. It is unclear whether this oral tradition about the so-called Sitka giants exists or if it was an exaggeration or distortion of their legend made after the Paitis were mostly killed or dispersed in 1833 by an expedition by explorer Joseph Walker. Brian Dunning of Skeptord explored Paige's legend and found no mention of the Sitka being giants. It seems there was, however, a people who practiced cannibalism and who lived in the Lovelock Caves. Human remains have been found there, and a few of the human bones had the marrow removed, suggesting the marrow was eaten. Cannibals seem to have been a rare practice among those people, however. The remains do have red hair, but this may be because black hair can turn red with time. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any recommendations or anything like that, just put them down below in the comment section and I will look through them. It could be any folklores. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what was your favorite giant story of this episode. I love you guys. Stay safe. I will see you in the next video.